Fine.
Hi, everybody. My
Sorry.
name is Penny Toner, and
Nice
I'm
to hear
coming
you
from you
sound.
from Grand Prairie, Northern Alberta. Not going to be here for long. My goal with this income is to get back to Vancouver Island. I'm so excited to be here. I'm here to introduce Ricia Adair. Risha and I have been friends for 25 or so years. We met in another business and have remained friends. And that's the best thing about being in business together. She is now power ranked number 3 for 2024 in all of Canada. And I want to let you know, I know it's so exciting. And she only started the end of April. And the best news is she is a leader in our team. She has 25 years of marketing experience and is here to help us where we want to go. She's always helped me. It's just who she is. Um, I'm admitting people at the same time. I don't know what else I want to say about her other than that she's quite lovely and here to help all of us get where we're going. So please help me welcome to this call Risha Adair.
Thank you very much, my dear friend Penny. Welcome, everybody. Welcome on board. We've got a great house tonight. Let's get on with the information and share with you some really good stuff. Okay. Tonight, you're going to hear about some amazing products. You're also going to hear about an amazing opportunity. And the reason why I want to share both with you is because as human beings, it's only natural when we start feeling better and looking better, we automatically want to share it with others. That is in our hearts, that's in our human nature. So, for this reason, our company would like to send you checks as you share these dynamic products with your friends and family. So let's open our hearts, let's open our minds, and hear what we've got to say tonight. I'm Ricia Adair. I do live in Manzanillo, Mexico. I'm originally from Canada. I transplanted here in October 2023. We bought our beautiful dream home. It's a vacation villa. We have the lower villa for rentals, the villa above it, Rosa Maria for rentals, and the upper 2 stories are for Mike and I and our several rescue animals. We got a soft spot for rescues. And yes, it is our dream home, but you know what? We kind of overbought. It was something that was pretty special for us and it was way over our budget, but we wanted to have it, so we kind of pushed the envelope a little bit. The house was vacant for 5 months before we moved, and that meant there was double trouble when we landed on October 17th. The pool was green, filled with algae. The neighborhood lot, the jungle lot, had overgrown and it was covering the entire pool deck floor. Doorknobs were falling off, garage door openers weren't working, pool pump broken, you name it. And in front of our eyes, we saw thousands of dollars disappear as a parade of tradesmen were coming through our property, getting us ready for the upcoming season. And at the same time, I started to get really big and heavy. There was a lot of stress, and I was an emotional eater. I found a lot of comfort in carbohydrates and sweet things like desserts. And no matter how many times I walked that beach, swam that ocean, up and down the stairs, I wasn't getting any better. In fact, I went to the doctor and he said, "You have a serious case of FFB." Doctor, what the heck is that? He says, "You're fat, frumpy, and broke." And I went, wow, this is a real dilemma. What am I going to do? And then that magic day came along. Chris and Joni Budd, my dear friends who live in Costa Rica, Canadians as well, called me and introduced to me the drops. They simply said, "Risha, you got to know about these drops. Check out my Facebook page and look at all the different testimonials of so many people that have enjoyed amazing results." And my first thought was, I don't have the money. I did not have the money to buy drops to bring into my life. And Mike always said, never put things on your credit card if you can't pay it next month, right? And then I decided I'm going to not take massages for the next month and I'm going to buy 2 boxes of drops. And that's how my career started with this company. The first box was for myself. The other one was to sell, like the little boy with the apple cart, right? On April 23rd, I did my first post, and you're going to meet our poster girl. She's our special guest today. She's day one, week one, 9 a.m. post. I posted her and I got 19 comments. That afternoon was Michelle's picture, who lost 25 pounds. I got 7 comments. And then the courier company came to my door and there were my drops. I posed holding the box with the 2 bottles. Mike took the picture and I said, "Yay, my drops have arrived. I'm 171 on goal for Target." I had 59 comments, which led into the sales of over 20 boxes and 6 new brand partners joining my team. And that's how it started, by me simply making a couple of posts on my first day. I'm going to fast forward. In November, we were able to celebrate and buy the brand new fridge. I was so excited about that. The old fridge was freezing my stuff and I threw away too much food. The beautiful lady in the pink shirt is Sarah, my maid. I now have a maid, a gardener, and a pool boy. I'm so excited about having some crew to help me with this large home. I recently brought in a professional paint crew and put some beautiful Mexican colors all throughout the house. That was another goal realized for me. It was a year in the row in the taking for that. And we had to replace the pergola down below because it was dangerously, at the point dangerously that it needed to be replaced. So all the wood with anything you construct in Mexico has to be special wood so the termites don't eat it. It doesn't rot from the solar rays and so on.
Sure.
So you're
Excuse me,
looking at,
Ricia.
yes.
I neglected to say we don't have slides. I was so interested in what you were saying.
Oh my goodness. I got to
Let's
start
see a
all
shot of your beautiful home.
Okay, well, there we go. Let's go. Let's go up there. There we go.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's our home and that's our beautiful beach. You betcha. Okay, thank you, Penny. And Chris and Joni, my new fridge. There's our paint colors, our new pergola. And Mike got his brand new motorcycle. That was 1 year realized, November 23rd. He's pretty happy about that. And then we had a great big fat surprise before our guests were checking in on January 2nd. We had 7 small earthquakes that completely caused our pool to fail. Thank you to Partner Co. I did have the $10,000 cash to do an urgent pool repair, and our pool was rebuilt, and we had a celebration party on January 14th. Our lives had completely changed. On a health level, you're going to see my testimonial pictures very soon. I recently learned that I was awarded the trip to Punta Cana that's coming up very soon, April 30th. And I actually found out that I had enough lifestyle credits to buy 2 more trips. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thanks to Darren Zobrist and John Wadsworth. These gentlemen are the new owners of our company. They recently won the Founding Team of the Year. They bought 5 companies that were in trouble, 5 companies that had stellar products and infrastructure on an international scale. They brought them all together, calling us Partner Co. We're partnering simply better together. In the last few months, I learned a lot about hormonal imbalance. I had no idea that my mood swings, my headaches, night sweats, and food cravings where I needed to have my sugar, my tiredness, fatigue, and weight gain, that this was all due to hormonal imbalance. And what Joni and Chris taught me were the drops that we're about to present to you was so much of what I needed to get back into balance and get my weight under control. We have over 100 products where we can balance our hormones, healthy weight loss, increased energy, our immunity health, to strengthen that, reduce inflammation, and nutritious products, collagen, better sleep, healthy gut, athletic products for higher performance, and stress relief products. When you put all of our products together in the different categories, we are in several multi-billion-dollar industries. I want to brag a little about Dr. Ray Strand. He's our Chief Medical Officer, world-renowned, along with Dr. Pina in the bottom right and Brett West and our scientific team. They oversee over 215 published clinical studies and 1,040 annual quality tests. Dr. Crystal Vance is our Wellness Council president. We'll hear more from her in a moment. Kristen White is a triathlete in charge of our athletic council. Brett West is a foremost advisor in the world on the Tahitian noni product. What got me excited living in Mexico is the fact that we're a global company doing business in over 50 countries. It's completely transparent. You do not need international licenses. You do not need international tax numbers. In fact, if someone in Australia, like just recently happened with Anita, saw her post on her Facebook page, they asked for the drops. She sent them a link and they bought the 3-pack available to them in Australia. next Friday, Anita gets paid. It's that magic and transparent how you too can build an international business, starting with a couple of posts on your Facebook. One of the products that we have that I love, I'm learning more about, the Skincerity by Lucem. It was created by a team of scientists, of dermatologists that created this product specifically for troubled skin. As you can see from this example here, Marlene was able to get past a very sore situation, very uncomfortable. A lot of first aid benefits to it, but I've been rolling it on my face and I've noticed the difference. Recently, my friend Debbie said to me, "You glow. Ricia, you are glowing." And I thought I used to glow when I was 25. I'm 60. What am I now? 66? I don't glow. 66-year-old women don't glow, but I guess I'm glowing thanks to these products. Also, the noni and collagen. It's an amazing product to increase the collagen strength in your body, combined with noni, one of the most efficacious fruits and foods in the world. One thing I want to bring to your attention, just recently, my 92-year-old father-in-law was here. He had a bad fall, ripped his leg open, and the hospital had to repair and sew back paper thin skin. So you guys, you don't want to wait till you're 92 to start drinking collagen and get stronger skin. You want to start that now. The Noni Max is definitely one of my top favorites. Again, the noni fruit is one of the most efficacious fruits in the world. The noni product will promote overall health and wellness while supporting a healthy immune system. Recently, I was feeling a tickle in my throat before I was getting on the plane for Orlando. I took super dose, 4 shots of noni, got on the plane, everything was fine, had a great trip, nothing happened. It helps boost your energy and endurance. I run up my flights of stairs. It's a total of five flights. I do that 10 times a day. It's amazing. I feel like I'm 20 again. Thanks to Noni helping me with joint health and promoting mobility, supports a healthy cardiovascular system while fighting harmful free radicals, protects against oxidative damage, and the powerful adaptogens support balanced stress response. So you're going to find yourself more balanced, more joyous, and supports mood balancing effects. The Nutrify line is a great line of nutritionals created by Dr. Strand. The probiotics, I'm convinced the best of the best in the world with billions of probiotic, prebiotic strains. It's even in its own patented packaging, so you don't have to refrigerate it. Great for traveling. Omega Q is a product for your brain health, also for your heart health as well. Then this is Heart Month, so you want to get yourself on Omega for sure. Finale is our best-selling product in China. I super love it because it helps with sagging skin. When we lose the weight, Finale gives our skin elasticity back, loaded with pure vitamin C. So it also helps when you're building your immune system. And many people have told me that they no longer suffer from allergy symptoms. Amplify for your brain focus, higher energy, the optimal M's, the optimal V's for your muscles, your blood, your lungs. And think about it. We use our lungs every moment. Subconsciously, we're breathing. You need something to supplement your lungs and give them extra power. MOA is definitely one of my favorite. I bought that on my second paycheck because I had owies in my fingers, toes, and lower back. I noticed after 3 weeks of walking the dog in my stupid little flip-flops here, I had significantly less owie. And in 6 weeks, I had 0 owie. So I was so impressed. MOA is loaded with 36 superfoods, many of which come from the tropics, very expensive ingredients, including lion's mane and several other mushrooms. And it is so fabulous for reduced inflammation in any of all parts of your body. Definitely a must to be in your shopping cart. Sugar Stop. Wow, what can I say about Sugar Stop? Every now and then, we're going to want to have that piece of pie, chocolate cake, and the Sugar Stop is going to do a good job at stopping a good percentage of the sugars and carbs from entering into your bloodstream. So is that special product that you want to take occasionally when you want to have that little cheat. Slenderies, the Pure Nourish, is my breakfast every day. It's 18 grams of vegetable protein. It makes for a delicious shake. You can throw in whatever you like. I like to put in my frozen berries and the cocoa. We all know the benefits of pure deep chocolate. And it's delicious as well, too, in coffee. Giving greens, I put in my Pure Nourish. It's also great to sprinkle on your salads. Having the kale, spinach, parsley, acai, goji, cinnamon is very delicious, and it gives you all the benefit of the greens, especially in wintertime when you can't get those products. Before I tell you about the drops, I want to bring you into the Renew. I call it the fountain of youth in a box. It's product only of its kind in the world. It's got 2 international patents. It helps combat the natural aging process to promote youth and vitality. It teaches the body to open the pathways to trigger human growth hormone, HGH production. So the HGH is shown to promote deeper, more restorative sleep. I've found that with myself, I sleep like a baby. I get into that deep REM sleep. I do wake up a couple of times to go to the bathroom, but as soon as I get back to bed, I don't even remember. I fall deep asleep again. Increases libido, stamina, and pleasure. We've heard from many people. Reduces body fat and increases lean muscle. So combined with the drops, it's a great combination. Promotes youthful looking skin and hair. Improves mood and energy, and improves cell regeneration as well. Let's talk about our gateway product. It is Slendery's Body Balancing Drops. Clinically proven, doctor recommended. It's been on the market for over 12 years. Over 1 million bottles have been sold. There are no contraindications to my knowledge for anything. It's all natural, safe, and effective, stimulant, and hormone-free. And this is what it will do for you. It helps curb your hunger and controls your appetite. Your brain gets that message that says, I'm full, stop eating. For me, I celebrate in a big way that it has completely eliminated my sugar cravings. I have a Dairy Queen ice cream cake in my freezer that somebody bought for a party, and it's been in there for 2 months. I'm trying to get rid of it. I don't want sugar anymore. I'm done. I'm so happy. Helps balance hormones, including insulin, the ghrelin, the hunger hormone, leptin, and cortisol, the anxiety hormone. It's going to stimulate your metabolism, so you're going to get increased energy and feel younger, helps you stay motivated, and definitely helps with stress and stabilizing your mood as well, too. So you find yourself to be pretty joyous most of the time. Clinically proven to support your thyroid and maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Many people say they no longer have brain fog, and their memory is improved as well. You will lose weight in your entire body. I call the Slendery's Body Balancing Drops my magic drops. We're going to invite you to participate in this approved food list. Again, it was created by a doctor specific for his diabetes patients. It's loaded with proteins, all kinds of great vegetables, some fruits, healthy fats. You will not go hungry. This is not a fad. This is not a diet. It's a lifestyle. It's clean eating. When I was a kid and I was hungry, mom said, go to the garden and pull a carrot. And that's what we did. She didn't say, here's a quarter, go buy some Cheez-Its. So this is all about being careful about what you put into your mouth and getting healthy again with clean eating. Throw in some exercises 5 days a week, 15 to 30 minutes a day. Drink your water and start looking for results. And I'm telling you, it happens very, very quickly. My dear friend Jane, in 8 weeks, her body completely transformed. James Laponce, 47 pounds in 4 months. Yes, guys, you have hormones too. Dr. Crystal, we heard from her earlier. She lost 162 pounds. She's been battling weight all her life. She looks like this on the right as she lost the weight many years ago, and the drops will continuously help you with that. Here's yours truly, sporting my spandex, April 23rd. A drop hadn't even entered my mouth yet. You can see in the top right around the bra line, the waist, and the hips. And in only 13 short days, you can see the difference, the transformation of what happened in my body. And I was just like so smiling. I thought, this is unbelievable. I've never had fat melt off of me like this in my life. And I look at the transformation. The lady on the left with her husband was at her going away party in Canada just before we left for our trip to Mexico. And look at the transformation in just a short time. I lost 34 pounds in 3 months, down from size 16. However, in that picture, I look more 18, down to a size 8. So the drops work. They absolutely do. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm ever so grateful for that phone call that came my way. Tracy from West Virginia. Athletes have stronger performance. They love our products too. They have hormones out of balance just as we do. Katie in a 30-day transition. I recently saw a picture of her and she's transitioned even more. It's just so fun to see the changes in our bodies as we go through this. Maggie Schauble from Washington. What a big difference for her. And Julie Park was a very sick girl before she started the drops. So not only did she go from chubby to tiny, but she saved her life by going on this product, even though we don't cure or profess to heal or anything like that. But these are direct testimonies from people who've experienced this. April from Oklahoma. She looks so much younger, the girl on the right. The Hublers have 5 kids. They have a physiotherapy clinic. Josh tore the science apart in this product before he felt comfortable to recommend it to his clients. And for sure, they celebrate being a senior officer. By the way, that means a weekly check with a comma. And you could see in their face alone the big transition that's happened for them. Sheila Peltier, there wasn't a dry eye in the house when she was a guest on my call. She was a cancer recovery from all the things that radiation and chemo will do to one's body. Well, she said goodbye to 25 pounds, plus she gained her health back. Chris Bailey suffered from Lyme disease. He had trouble getting any kind of help until he met the drops. Selena Kirby had all kinds of labs come back very, very positive. She's lost a whole bunch of weight and celebrating the fact she's keeping it off. And another one too is Ashley has celebrates no longer having the hot flashes, the night sweats, and those anxious moments. And there's a billion women going into menopause in 2025. That's a lot of people that we can reach out to help. Reese, her husband, kicked his Diet Pepper habit, Dr. Pepper, and his Oreo cookies. He's lost 65 pounds. And our beautiful co-host Penny Toner tonight, the lady on the left in July was very, very, very sick. And when I called her, she trusted me enough to take the drops. And that is her first picture in a 60-day transition. And now we see her speak tonight as she's well on a road to recovery from being very ill. Anne and Chad Fuchs, the two of them together lost a whole bunch of weight. Wow, what a great transition. Jerry Wyndham, not only did he lose 12 pounds, he also lost the shakes. He used to have to hold one hand to bring the soup spoon up to his mouth. Colleen Braden, big, big difference with her as well. Folks, there's story after story after story of people who have had amazing results with our product. Rachel Kemp was just recently our guest. Again, huge transition. She couldn't lose the baby fat until the drops came along to help her. Barbara McCubbin, again, in 6 weeks and 14 weeks, the big changes. I want to now introduce to you a new product that works so well, marries up so well with the drops. It's called Advantage. And the drops are going to promote overall weight loss, while Advantage accelerates the loss of harmful visceral fats around your waist and hips. Dr. Strand is saying that weight gain around our middles is associated with an increased risk for high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, heart disease, and diabetes. The medical community is now beginning to refer to visceral fat as killer fat. So what are your advantages to the Advantage? It's going to increase calories burned by 10 times, so you can get leaner and faster, helps reduce stubborn visceral fat to slim waist and hips, helps to increase metabolism so you burn more calories, activates fat burning cells in your brown adipose tissue, and helps prevent weight regain following weight loss. So this is definitely a product that you want to order. It's on back order right now, but for those of us that are placing our order as the next big shipment comes in, which will be very, very soon, the orders will be filled in the orders in which our current orders are placed now. That's a lot of orders in one sentence. So you should receive your product around March 10th, probably sooner. I definitely recommend with your drops that you get some Advantage attached to your order. Now let's hear from Prince George. December 25th, that photo on the left was taken, and you can see already the transition in this beautiful girl in just a few short weeks. Dianna Marie, I'm so glad that you're here to share with us tonight. Come forward and let's hear your story.
Get myself up. Oh, there we go. Hi, Ricia.
Hi, Dianna. Thank you so much for volunteering to share your story. I think you were voluntold, actually, right?
Yes.
So, introduce the drops to you. How did it happen for you?
Actually, I was watching a post on Facebook. My good friend Charlene Kloster in Kitimat there. She's a longtime friend of ours, our whole family. So I watched that for a while, and then I messaged her, asked her about the drops, and she explained it all. And then we got on with Lori. Lori helped out with that too. And then I tried the drops. I couldn't afford the drops, I'll tell you. I'm on a very strict budget, right?
Right.
So I tried the drops and it was just so amazing. I couldn't even believe it. I just can't believe, like, I've tried so many different products, and this stuff just works wonderful.
So, what have you realized with your health overall?
I have a lot of energy now. I actually can bend down and pick stuff up without the cupboard's help. I have a lot of back problems, so I have to get a lot of shots in my spine and stuff, and the pain has gone way down.
Wow, wow.
Yeah,
And you've lost a lot already. Like it's only what are we looking at? 6, 7 weeks or something?
yeah, 19 pounds.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Clothes feeling better?
Oh, yes, way better. I feel better.
Wonderful. And are you posting on Facebook?
Yes, I am. Yes.
The system to reach out and help people, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Wow. Dianna, thank you so much for sharing your story with us tonight. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Another great testimonial in just 6 short weeks. It happens very, very quickly for many people. Now we're going to go to Salt Lake City, Utah from Milarka Mendez. Milarka,
Hello, Diana. You are glowing. Congratulations. You look great. Well, my
tell me
journey
your
started,
story about the drops.
yeah, it started because of my husband. My husband, 9 years ago, he was diagnosed with Graves' disease, and he decided to do the radiation to take the pill to get rid of his thyroid. So it's been 9 years. He's supposed to be on medication, but we went the natural route. So he took the medication for like 3 days and he hated it. Like he's like, I feel awful. And he's like, I'm ready to do your way. I'm like, okay, let's do all natural. So we tried many different things. Like for this past 9 years, we've done everything that it's natural. And it's been good. It's been working. It was good. But then I found these drops and I was like, oh my goodness, it's for the hormones. Like this is gonna be great. So I bought it for him and I said, will you try them? And he's like, yeah, he's really nice. He tries everything that I give him. He's wonderful. And he tried it for a whole month. And he had more mental clarity. He started sleeping better. One funny thing that I found out is that every time he's on the drops, he doesn't snore at night. Isn't that so crazy? I
Ladies,
am
take
so
notes. Buy your husband drops for Christmas.
Yes, I am so grateful because it's like he sleeps so good that he doesn't snore anymore. And I notice when he doesn't take his drops as, like as he's supposed to do, he starts snoring. So I'm like, you haven't been taking your drops.
Yeah.
So it's that side effect has been amazing. But he feels more energy. He has better mental clarity. That poofy face, that we get because of our hormones are crazy. That inflammation went down, the poofy face went down. Same with me. I started the drops 2 months later because I was like, okay, let's try it. I thought I was feeling great. I thought I was feeling good, even though well, now I know that I've been dealing with hormonal issues since I was 20 years old, but I was never diagnosed. But since I started learning about the drops, I was like, oh my goodness, all these years it's been a hormonal imbalance. So I started the drops and all the benefits. I sleep better. I haven't dropped many pounds, but just because I didn't need to. Mine was more for hormonal, for how I feel. I think I did drop like maybe 5 pounds, but I did notice like the first week I noticed the inflammation going down. Like my face, my arms, like that inflammation was gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Um, I wrote it down because I'm like, I'm gonna forget at the moment. So night sweats. I'm almost 40. I'll be 40 in a few months. So I started to have those night sweats. They went away as soon as I started the drops. No more. The cravings. I didn't want to admit that I was addicted to sugar, but apparently I was. So no more sugar cravings, which is fantastic. No more poofy face. I don't wake up in the middle of the night. So that's great. I do take Renew and I try to take it before, probably like an hour before going to bed, so I don't wake up during the night. And that has helped a lot. But my husband, he loves Renew. So he's on the drops and Renew also. And he loves Renew just because he's a loan officer. So he needs a lot of mental clarity and he needs to have all the, everything right so he can do his job. And by adding Renew on the drops, his mind has been more sharp, better mood, he sleeps better. So a lot of benefits, and it just has changed everything. It's like it was like the missing piece for our health, and we are so grateful. It's been incredible. And of
What
course
a
I share
what
it.
a fantastic testimonial. And you are sharing it, you're posting it on Facebook?
Yes, yes,
And
of course.
and are you seeing results?
Oh, totally. It's something like you did, right? I posted, I sign up on a Tuesday, like 7 o'clock at night. And my upline, she's like, you gotta post now. I'm like, what? But it's like late. Like, it doesn't matter, just post. I'm like, okay. So I posted at like around 8 o'clock and then again around 9 o'clock. That night I sold 2 boxes. I'm like, that's great. The next morning, my boxes were gone, so I had to purchase a bigger pack because now my husband and I didn't have drops. So I purchased a bigger pack, and yeah, it's been great. We started
Fantastic.
on July, and it's been great. So grateful for
Wonderful.
the family.
Milarka, thank you so very much for your testimony.
You're
Appreciate it
welcome.
so much. It's really great to hear from you and your husband.
Thank you.
Another great testimonial. And now we can put in the books about the snoring too. I think that's a big one. Well, how do you get the drops? One option could be to become a customer and buy retail, but I'm a Winnipeg girl. Nobody from Winnipeg buys retail. So likely what you're going to want to do is look at getting the best value for a one-time lifetime membership of $29.95. You're going to have your ability to buy wholesale, be a brand partner. And as I say, people will say, Mary, what are you doing? You look so great. And you better be prepared, Mary, because you're going to have a replicated back office website, the Partner Show app, and Partner Co Share app, and all the training. You'll have everything all ready for you for your $30. In Canada, it's $37.95. Again, you get your wholesale pricing and you're positioned to be in the business. Can you imagine? I mean, when I buy a website from GoDaddy, it costs me more than $37.95. So the disclaimer is such that the earnings from the partner co-compensation plan will completely depend on your individual sales, business skills, ability, and personal application. We're going to share with you now how we turn our drops into profits. And quite likely every one of you here tonight was someone that saw a Facebook post from one of your friends. When you're a brand partner, you're automatically going to get 30% reduction in price, so you're able to gain that in retail profits. How would it work? Well, a 4-pack is $371. You'll keep one for yourself and sell the other free just by posting on Facebook. At $167 selling price, you would make a $222 profit and get your box for free. But I do recommend, if you can, get more than a 4-pack, because the 10-pack or the 20 or the 30-pack is definitely going to give you better profit margins. The 10-pack will bring in profits of $790. Canada, the 4-pack is $465. Again, you're looking at profits of $240, along with getting one box free. And your ideal goal is for us to help you get to the position of top pay called Ultimate. Ultimate is promoting 30 boxes over 30 days. Your profits are $2,500 to $2,700 in the United States, and it can happen. So many people on this very call tonight have pushed to Ultimate in their first 30 days. And so quickly, there's an international market that can happen. As I mentioned, Anita now has customers in Australia. Lori has customers in Australia as well. Layla has customers in Italy, Korea. It just goes really, really fast. What you're looking at here is a boards screenshot. And boards is simply an app that you put in your phone, and it's like a storage system, a filing system in the cloud. All of the pictures that you're going to post, it's all organized in a systematic fashion for you under week 1. And then we have week 2, your week 3, and week 4. And when people ask questions, which they will, all of your answers is in the top left in a folder called text strips for drops. So if you can copy and paste You just plug and play in the boards and you could do this business and be posting like Milarka was in her first night. Here's an example of a post of Rick and Crystal. Together, they lost 210 pounds. You don't think something like that is going to gain some attention? Absolutely. So what you'd like to do is activate your position. The 4-packs that we mentioned do have a 200 PV, which is called point volume, and you're eligible to receive commissions. Again, the 4-pack for Canada, the 4-pack for US, both have 200 point volume. I'm going to recommend that you add at least a box of Renew. The two married together are just so amazing. You probably want to throw in 1 or 2 boxes of the Advantage as well. In the United States, I highly recommend, again, get the 10-pack, get the 20-pack where you're looking at profits of $1,580, or ideal, the 30-pack in the United States will bring you profits higher than your original investment value. You invest $2,300 and you're looking at profits of $2,710. There's not a lot of businesses that you can do that. And like Milarka said, the boxes do fly off the shelf. In Canada, there's several kits available for you, but this is an example of one. Your investment would be $3,533, and you're looking at profits around $3,100, including keeping several products for yourself. So you can get a great selection of items to choose from in our shopping cart of over 100 products. We have been voted the best compensation plan in the industry. I've been in the business for 24 years. I've never seen results like I have seen with Partner Co. I've never seen so many people on my team get rank advanced and earn weekly checks as they are. It's amazing, and I'm so grateful. We are paid in 9 different ways. Retail profits, we talked about that as well. Let's look at new volume bonus, and someone's going to come along like Mary, who says, you know what, I'm going to buy a 20-pack. I don't want to be a customer, a retail customer. If you are the person that came in with the 4-pack, that means you're activated, and you would earn a 15% commission on the point value of Mary's purchase. So that would be $150. But if you were ultimate, let's say you came in at the 30-pack, automatically you're at the top pay. You hold that position of ultimate for your career with Partner Co. You're at $300 commission instead of $150. A mentor once said to me, if your company is going to pay you more money, never, ever, ever leave money on the table. Shame on you. So we're going to want to help you. You're going to want to get to ultimate as soon as possible. And there's so many wonderful products to experience, to enjoy. And in turn, you could tell others about your great experiences. So you're going to want to sell or buy 100 points of product every 4 weeks. And that will keep you qualified for brand partner wholesale pricing and for commissions as well. Another way we get paid is what we call base commissions. It's the reoccurring income based on a formula of all the activity that happens in your team. And when that happens over $250 in a given 7-day period, in a week's period, an extra 15% is going to be put aside in a savings bonus for you. When that savings amounts to $10,000, you're going to get a phone call from the company and celebrate your success with the $10,000 being deposited the following Friday. Recently at our PXP conference, there are several people on stage enjoying their recognition for the $10,000. Chris and Joni Budd, after only 8 months in the business, unlocked their $10,000 savings bonus. Jerry and Allison just received theirs recently, $10,000 richer. Reese and Ashley, good friends of ours, they're in our team as well. They just received their $10,000 bonus. And our upcoming guest has also received her $10,000 bonus. So these are all people that I know. These are friends of ours that are regularly achieving success and getting these $10,000 bonus triggered. Another way we get paid is through cashing in our lifestyle credits and going on these fabulous 5-star vacations, Princess Prince vacations. April 2024 was to Tahiti. I see Kim Gray, our guest. She's in the front with that beautiful pink dress. There was another trip last July going to the Bahamas. The upcoming trip, as you know, is Punta Cana. That's April 30th. And shortly after that will be the Bali trip. And again, if you've never gone on a trip with Partner Co., you haven't lived. This company wants to wine and dine and completely spoil you with 5-star treatment. When I was at the PXP convention in Orlando not too long ago, I noticed out of 2,100 people in the crowd, 800 were on stage. You're not recognized on stage if you're not making the rank advancements and making checks. That's how popular this program is, and people everywhere are making money. and we're sharing some amazing products and transforming our health at the same time. Now, with great celebration, I invite Kim Gray. She's a CEO with our company. She's number 36 power ranker in all of North America. She was the 2023 winner of our Vision Award. Kim, I'm so excited to have you on board and be our special guest tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate y'all having me. I'm so excited about being on here, and I'm so excited about meeting a lot of you ladies and guys in Utah and then in Destin. So thank you for having me.
Oh, it's truly our pleasure. So I understand from originally that at one time, the lady in the left, you're a poster girl for week 1, day 1, right?
I'm the day one. Yes.
You're very well recognized. Tell us about who that lady was on the left side of that picture.
She was she was not happy. She was never did anything with her family. She was always just sit at home. She was overweight. She was in a size 22, and she did not enjoy life at all. I didn't have a life back then. So and I had tried everything to try to lose weight. The doctors had just told me and my husband I would be in a wheelchair in 2 years because I was born with a form of muscular dystrophy, which is a like a form of being weak and falling all the time. So I never did anything. I just would always stay home and let my husband and my 2 girls go and enjoy life. And I didn't have no hope at all.
That's a very lonely place to be in.
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Yeah, yeah. And my heart goes out to you. I can't imagine how difficult it must have been for you. And so the drops came along. How did that happen?
Yes, ma'am. My daughter, my oldest daughter, was working at a bank and she was a teller, and she overheard this man talking in the lobby, talking to these other people about these drops. And she said, "Sir, do you think these would help my mom?" So she has a lot of health problems, but do you think they would help my mom? And he said, "Absolutely." And she says, "But she can't exercise. She can't go to the gym." And he says, "Let me talk to her because all says, I know these would help your mom." So me and my husband met him the next day at her house, at her kitchen table. We sat around, and that man told me, he says, "Kim, all you have to do is put these drops under your tongue 3 times a day, drink water, and go by the food list, and you do not have to exercise." And when he told me that I did not have to exercise, something happened. Something perked me and said, "I don't have to exercise." He says, "No, ma'am, you don't even have to exercise." And when I started, it was December the 19th. I asked him, could I wait till after Christmas to start? He said, "Yes, ma'am." Well, guess what? Then I had another excuse. I had an excuse because I didn't have no money. And I was on disability, Social Security disability ever since I was 19. And I says, "Well, I don't have any money." And that man gave me that box of drops and told me Merry Christmas.
Wow. Wow.
And let me tell you, I've never had nobody to give me nothing. And all I could do was say thank you. So guess what? I had some skin in the game. I had to prove to that man I was going to take these drops. He was nice enough to give them to me. I wanted to do this. I didn't believe they would work because I had tried everything, but I was going to give it a try. Well, within 2 weeks, I lost 12 pounds. And I didn't even go by that food list. I forgot about it. I was just putting those drops under my tongue. But what it was doing, it was balancing my hormones and balancing my body and supporting my thyroid. And then all of a sudden, I started getting on the food list about 2 weeks later, and the weight started coming off. I lost 93 pounds in 8 months. I went from that size 22 to that 14. And now that lady over in that pink dress, feels good. I've done lost down to 113 pounds. I feel good. I can do things with my family. I'm living life. And I got 2 grandsons that I get to spend time with. And it is just amazing. I'm telling you, it is just so amazing. And I can ride on the back of the 4-wheel with my grandson. I can get on the back of the race car with my daughter. I can go places. I've even drove a jet ski on the lake, and I would have never been able to have done that. So I am 113 pounds down, and guess what? I haven't fallen. I have not, I mean, I can get around. They have to keep up with me now. And you met me in Utah, and you met me in Destin. I am very determined that I'm not going to be in a wheelchair. The doctor did not know what they were talking about. And I owe it to these amazing products. These products has gave me my life back, from the drops to the MOA, to the probiotic. I thank God above that someone took the time and gave me that box of drops, because this has just been a change of life. It's been awesome.
Wow. I'm hearing your story, and there's so much divine intervention there. First of all, there was your daughter that overheard the conversation, right?
That's right.
And tuned in and approached this fellow about it. So there was that episode, and I imagine there was a lot of praying in between you and your family, that you all wanted something, you looking for that answer, right?
That's exactly right.
And then for that fellow to extend his time to be with you that night and to further gift you the box of drops, it's a heavenly story. It truly
Yes,
is.
ma'am. And not only has it helped my health, yes, I did win the $10,000 savings bonus, but let me tell you something. I also took my own self off of that disability, because I called and I told them that I wanted to get off disability. They thought I was crazy. I'm talking about the Social Security office people. They thought I was crazy. And I said, no, I'm not crazy. I have found some clean, natural products that has helped me, and I want to be able to help other people. And I want to be able to make whatever I want to make. And let me tell you something. This has been an amazing, amazing journey that me and my husband's been on, because now we are debt free because of Partner Co. We're able to travel. I did go to Tahiti. I went to Bahamas. I've been to Puerto Rico twice. I've been to Mexico. I've been everywhere with Partner Co. And you know what? They love to treat you nice, I can tell you, because you don't have to pay 1 penny when you go off with Partner Co. And I just love it. I love it. I love the company. I love the people. Y'all are my Partner Co family. And I remember meeting you. I remember talking to you, and I just love my family.
Yeah, for sure. Who would ever thought that you'd have thousands of Canadians in your family, huh?
I would have never thought. And because of Ashley and Reese Antley, I've got them everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Holy cow, there was a real bell ringing there, because I've been in the network marketing industry for 24 years. And over the years, I've probably met a good 30 people that said, I don't want to risk my disability. I don't want to make more. I don't want to. And you took the courage to say, heck with it. I'm moving forward, and I'm going to be a bulldozer and do what I need to do to make this big. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I could not have done it. Yes. And I could not have done it without the Lord and my family and my upline, Todd Rowland, and Todd Rowland and Ashley Rowland. They are awesome. I have people to come to me and say, I want to get off disability. Well, you've got to have the D word. You've got to be determined. And I was determined I was going to do this.
Absolutely. That's right. So you came on board before the system of growth was happening, before the posting on Facebook. So how did you start sharing and getting the word out to others?
Before, I would just post my before and after picture. let me tell you something. When you put a before and after picture side by side, not this up here or down here, but side by side, when you put that picture side by side, picture speaks louder than anything. And I would do that 2 or 3 times a day. I would just post. And then everywhere I would go, I would always talk good about these products. I would always say how happy I was and how good I was feeling. I never complained. I never, even though the moa tasted spicy, or even though the Restorix tasted like this or that, you would never hear me complain. I always said I enjoy it because I liked what they was doing to my body. It was changing my body. I was having my life back, and I can enjoy my family.
Exactly. So your whole story, your testimony, and life is in the real pictures was so much living proof, but I'm sure you still met opposition of people that wouldn't take it, huh?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. But you know what? When I have a person that tells me no, I'm going to first of all find out why is it no, because guess what? My no was I didn't have no money. I love it when people tells me I don't have no money, because I tell them, well, this is the right place for you to be at. Let's take baby steps, and we're going to post a post, and I'm going to show you how to just post it like you are a brand partner. Let me supply you with your drops. Let you make $50 to $60 profit. I don't have to make the profit. I'm going to let you make the profit. People will run after money, and they will take this and run with it if you just help your team and your people make a little bit of money.
Yeah, exactly. So, Kim, in summary, what are the top 3 things that you would reach out to others that are either looking at this business or brand partners already in the business for them to stay on the path to success or join the path to success? What are
If you're already a brand partner, you need to work with your team, your downline. You need to work with them. You need to get to know them on a daily basis. I call a lot of my people. A lot of my people hears from me daily. If they don't hear from me, I'm texting them. I'm encouraging them. I'm wanting them to make money. You've got to want people to help them make money. Because when they make money, you're going to make money. We're all going to make money. And so I tell my team, I just had a training with my team at 6:00 tonight. You always bond with your people if you're a brand partner. Now, if you are going to somebody that is not a brand partner, I let them talk, and I listen. I listen to what they are needing. Do they need to lose weight? Do they need me to help them with their hot flashes, menopause? Are they hurting in pain? I will ask them, how are you feeling? Tell me what you're wanting out of some products. But guess what? Out of the end of that conversation, 9 times out of 10, when you ask them, do you just would like some little extra money to help you with your light bill or your car payment? They're going to need extra income. So I can help you in any category that you're wanting if you would just let me coach you and let me help you. And I'm going to tell you something. It's easy for me to hook people. It's easy for me to get people. Because I put it out there just like that. And then, if sometimes you may get a stubborn person, that's fine. That's fine. Don't give up on them, because even if they tell you no, it don't mean no, no, no. Maybe it means just not right now. Exactly. So go back to them.
Go back to them. That's right. Thank you, Kim, so very much. In closing, do you have any more words to add to your closing?
Well, I will tell you this. I am still disabled. I have a disabled body, but my mind and my mouth is not disabled. And I'm going to tell everybody until the day I die how these products has changed my life.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for doing what you do, because I know you work hard. You're from state to state, in and out of your car. Eric is driving you. The both of you are working so hard at this, and we appreciate what you're doing. We really, really do.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to Kim Gray, our special guest tonight. Wow, earth-moving testimonial here, guys. So how will you know what balance will look like and feel for you? Well, after hearing from Milarka, from Dianna, from Kim, you will have more energy and you'll sleep better. It'll certainly improve your mood, increase in libido, reduction in inflammation. Your genes are going to fit better, better elimination and digestion. You certainly won't have that brain fog and wonder why you just came into the kitchen. You'll have that boost in your immunity system so you can ward off all those nasty germs this winter and have that overall well sense of being. In full circle, all of these symptoms that we're looking at, like we heard from our guests tonight, like we heard from Kim, from Milarka, from Dianna, we all have these symptoms. Anyone that you meet eye to eye on the sidewalk has these same symptoms. Your coworkers, your boss, your neighbors, your cousins, your brother-in-law, we all do. All we need to do is reach out, like that man reached out to Kim after the conversation started. All of us reached out to somebody, and in turn, people are saying, thank you so much. So what you need to do is reach out. We're on a mission to help a whole bunch of people. So in closing, are you a 1, 2, 3, or 4? A 1 is the person that wants to buy retail. Yeah, you don't want to do that. No, you want to get the best value you possibly can. So become a brand partner or a preferred customer so you can save money, pay for your membership, and it's a one-time lifetime membership with so many advantages. Get on this health train and ride it. Is your number 3 person, and the number 4 is the one that's going to ride it big all the way to the top. Again, my life changed so drastically in 10 months that I've been with this company. Kim's life has changed. There's so many people on this very call whose life has changed on a health level and on a wealth level so very quickly. Kim talked about being completely debt-free. Mike and I are debt-free. How would you like to be debt-free and be able to get your paycheck on Friday and say, this is mine. I can share it. I can give it. I can tithe it. I can buy with it. You can help your kids with it, your grandkids with it. That's the life that we live at Partner Co. So you can live the dream, have that time freedom and a body that you love again, right? Have that financial stability. And, we have such a great culture here, a great community of friends with luxury experiences, with all these great trips. Enrolling is so easy. All you have to do is choose a pack and get started. The person that invited you can get on a phone call with you right after the call. Or if you like, we can answer a few questions. We're going to stop the recording right now. And for those of you who want to hang around and answer any questions, if our special guests would like to hang around, that would just be awesome. I call it the coffee clutch moment. I know it's late for many of you, but I do appreciate it. Kim Gray, thank you again for being on our call tonight as our very special guest. And I want to thank Milarka Mendez. Thank you so very much. Muchísimas gracias. And Dianna Marie from Prince George, thank you so much. Penny Toner, my beautiful co-host with the mostest, thank you for keeping the crowd controlled. They're a wild bunch tonight. And thank you to all our brand partners supporting the call. And certainly thank you to the guests. You're the most important of us all. Thank you so much. Close off the recording and we're going to open it up for questions.